Yo, what's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? So the last 2 weeks, right, we've been hearing a lot of discussion about GTA 6 being $100 and things of that nature, right? Whatever the case may be. They've been having talks about this from months ago, years ago. It's been said that the industry or certain development companies or game companies in general would love for this to happen, because if this happens, that means, the game prices are going to go up $80 to $100. So that's possibly what would happen if GTA 6 becomes $100, because Rockstar is number one. GTA 6 will be the number one game. That's just a fact, So that's just how things are going to go. Shout out to Cyberboy. I'm going to be reacting to him. It says, will GTA 6 really cost $100? Let's get into it. I want to see what he has to say about it, because I love his content. I'm just going to be real. Love his content.
So will GTA 6 actually cost $100? So for the past week and a half, I've been seeing a lot of talk in the industry about the pricing of games. And some games developers have even intimated that GTA 6 potentially being $100 would be a good thing for the games industry. Now there's a lot to unpack here and a lot that I want to dive into. So this video might end up being a bit more of a rant about the industry than anything else. But hopefully you find it useful. But before we get into the video, I just need 15 seconds of your time. I'm now partnered with Cinch Gaming. So if you're looking for a custom controller, maybe with mouse click buttons, remappable back buttons, and overall an amazing build quality, make sure you check the link down below. And if you're on PC, make sure you check out their partner company, Alt Customs, to get yourself an awesome mousepad or keyboard. And using code Cyberboy, you can get yourself some savings, but all the links are down below. Now back to the video. So the general idea is a lot of people in the gaming industry are hoping that Rockstar would charge about $100 for GTA 6. And they have their reasons for wanting this to happen, but we'll get back to that later in the video.
Alright, I'm pausing it real quick. Of course. It's fine. Me personally, I think GTA 6 is gonna, if it costs $100, I'm buying it regardless. Like, I think it's gonna be worth $100. Yeah, of course, obviously. Like, we saw what we got with Red Dead. I mention this all the time. We saw what we got with Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, it's gonna be 10 times better on GTA 6, like 100 times better. So we know the game is gonna be worth $100, 1,000%. But the question is other games going to be worth $100? $80 to $100. A lot of these games are going to be worth $100. Let's be real, bro. If other games is going to be fucking costing $100, bro, they better live up to the hype like GTA 6. Dead ass. Because if your game is $100, straight up, standard price, if your game is $100, bro, and if it's not even close to being a GTA 6 type of vibe, nobody's gonna buy it, bro.
When it comes to the pricing of GTA 6, I still think that the game will be somewhere between $60 to maybe $80.
It's not gonna be 60 at all.
Hypothetically
it's gonna be like
speaking,
70.
If the game was $100 and just the story mode and the main parts of the game itself can see us through for months and months and months and months, maybe even years of playing, that is a good value proposition. However, if you've got to spend $100 on the PS5 and then the PS6 comes out, then the PC version, and then you've got to keep rebuying the game and spending $100 a time, that's maybe where the value proposition starts to decrease a little bit. Now that being said, I think we'll be kidding ourselves if we say the game won't be worth it. We know it will be. But for a game like GTA 6, anywhere between $60 to $100 would be considered a more acceptable price point because of the value we get out of it. If that game does last us 10 years, then maybe we can sleep a bit better with it being $100 compared to a game where they release a whole new game every year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no.
$100 a year on our gaming. But this is where I would differ from what appears to be the rest of the industry. Games using a price point as a justification to charge that price point, for example, other games developers saying that they hope the game will be $100 so they can charge $100 for their game, is where I completely lose faith in the industry. Just crazy. What I'm trying to say here is that if you're going to charge $100 for your game, you better make sure that game is worth $100. You shouldn't charge $100 because that's what you can get away with charging. This is starting to set a very worrying precedent for the industry, where games developers will ramp up their pricing purely based on their ability to do so rather than the value proposition they have for the customer. Now this actually harks back to something that Strauss Zelnick said. Yes, that's Strauss Zelnick. Take two, Strauss Zelnick. This harps back to something he said about a year ago. He said that when it comes to pricing a game, you have to make sure that the value per hour of playing is worthwhile. For example, if you charge $100 for a game, but you only get maybe 30 hours of story out of it with no side missions, that is a bad value proposition. You have to make sure that if the customer's buying a game, they get their money's worth. They get the satisfaction and they get the longevity out of the game.
Yo, what mod is this man using that he's playing? The background game, or not, it's GTA 5, but the background video. what mod is this?
At the time of this coming out, I did cover it on the channel, and a lot of people seem to confuse this with Strauss Zelnick saying that they were going to charge per hour of playing. That's not what he was saying. What he was saying is if you work out how many hours you've played the game, does it work out like that was a good spend of money?
Okay.
For example, if you go out for a couple of drinks with your friends and you spend $7 on that hour, the 0.03 cents that you spent per hour playing GTA 6 will probably be worth it. I don't think that is necessarily a bad way to look at pricing a product. Are you getting value out of what you pay for it? That's how a lot of things are valued. But with games developers now looking to use GTA 6 as the benchmark of what they can actually get away with charging, this is very worrying, and this is something that we should call out games developers for. The pricing of games shouldn't be based on what other games developers are charging. The pricing of games should be based on what the game is worth to the person playing it. And gradually over time, we're starting to see this. Games are creeping up in price.
Yes,
however,
they are.
Despite popular opinion, and a lot of people like to hate the gaming industry for this, if you factor in the cost of inflation, I've used Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead, and Call of Duty as an example, games only cost about 2.5% more than what they cost 20 years ago, and that's factoring in obviously inflation. So the actual pricing of gaming isn't going up, but that being said, the cost to produce games is going up, and the complexity of games is also increasing. Whilst we have new technology to make game production faster, for example generating interiors through AI can speed up the process, they're not just making the game faster to make, they're then using the staff that they would have used on that to work on different areas of games. This is an example of why GTA 6 is probably taking so long. Of course there's other factors, but it's worth considering. But when it comes to games developers looking for how they can make a game as cheap as possible and charge as much as possible, that's where we should call out the industry. I think in a couple years time we'll be able to look back at this and see, after the release of GTA 6, what did games developers do with the pricing of their games? Did they institute a massive price hike, or did they actually go back to their core values of value proposition? Now with this being said, GTA 6 very well could cost $100, and for a lot of people maybe that isn't affordable. However,
it can cost $100. I'm with him 1000%. I'm not disagreeing with him in any shape, way, or form, bro. I don't even know if I said that correctly. But no, like, if it's $100, okay, cool, whatever the case may be, I'm still gonna buy it 1000%, right? But the problem with that is, the industry. That's the problem. Because everybody gonna think their game is worth $100. It's not. So that's the only problem with that. So I hope it's not $100. If it's 80, that's cool. 70, that's 75. Because it's gonna be definitely worth more than 70. Like, let's be real. But I just hope it's not 100, because I don't want that to interfere with the whole industry and everybody else thinking their game is worth $100. You know what I'm saying?
Please hear me out on this part of the video. If GTA 6 does cost $100, I don't think, and I could be wrong about this, of course, but if, for example, we paid $100 for GTA 5, looking back, I'd say that would have been a really good purchase. Because to this day, I'm still playing.
Yeah.
So for me, if I'd spent $100, in fact, I hate to say it, I bought it on the PS3, PS4, I bought it on PC, and I've bought it for the PS5. And still out of all of that, I would argue that, although that's a lot of money I've spent on GTA 5, I would still say for the time I've spent playing it, the thousands and thousands of hours, I'd say that that's worth it in my opinion. Which means that GTA 5, since it came out, has cost me $1.80 a month. In terms of value proposition for the amount of time I play it per month, I could argue that's a very good value proposition. But for example, the latest Call of Duty Black Ops, for me, it's a game I picked up. I heavily played it for about a week and a half.
Nobody's paying $100 for that,
since. If that game was $100 or $200, I would say that the value proposition for that definitely wasn't worth it. So to conclude this video, I don't think that games should be based on what games developers can get away with charging. They should be based on the value proposition towards the customer.
I agree with that. It should be based on the value that they... Yep.
I'm really keen to hear what you guys think about this down below. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Yeah, I agree with that. Shout out to Cyberboy, bro. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him, and make sure y'all check out, if y'all want to watch this video over again, like just his video alone, it will be in my description. The original video will be in my description, so check that out ASAP. But yeah, bro, I agree with everything he said. He basically was saying everything that I thought overall, like, already. You know what I'm saying? Like, about the industry in general. Like, And I do agree with that whole value situation. If the game's value was up there and have crazy replay, if the replay value is crazy, that's all that matters, bro. I wouldn't even triple over the $100. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends. But every game is not going to be worth no 100. Like that's the only thing that's getting to me. 100, like that 90 mark, even the 80 mark. A lot of games not even worth 70 today. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, but hey, let me know what y'all think down below. Please let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Like, for sure. This is going to be a great video. Yeah, man, let me know. I will be replying to all the comments as always. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's talk about it. If you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Please turn on notifications to get notified when I upload and stream. And I will catch y'all tomorrow at 6 p.m. with another video. I'm dropping all of my videos at 6 p.m. If you are a member of the channel, you will be able to see the video way before 6 o'clock. Just letting you know. Again, if you are a member of the channel, you will be able to see my videos way before 6 p.m. Eastern time. All right? Hours before 6 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm just letting y'all know. Like, this video I might upload tonight. You know what I'm saying? But it will be available for everyone at 6 p.m. Eastern. So, the next day. So, all right. Catch y'all later. Deuces.
Yeah, survived darkest of times I strive. Took a chance with it, took a chance I decide. Twist the shame while I carry demons and rain on my side. Who to blame cause I'm willing, giving a damn about my pride. Reaching a million, I'm back, painting this image intact. Seeking forgiveness in fact, peace to the villain that's cat.